Welcome back. So on Monday, we go to the polls. South Africans living in cities are feeling disillusioned ahead of the local government elections, according to a research that we're going to look at now. And it's unclear if the distrust they feel in local leaders will drive them to or keep them away from the polls. Consulta's 8th South African Citizen Satisfaction Index shows that trust in metros to deliver basic services has dropped to its lowest level in 5 years. The survey includes Buffalo City, Cape Town, Ekurhuleni, eThekwini, Johannesburg, Mangaung, Nelson Mandela Bay and Tshwane. To discuss, we're joined by senior consultant at Consulta, Natasha Doren. Ms. Doren, thank you for being with us. Before we get into the individual metros, there's an average reading here, which you say is pretty low, 51% or so, which is as low as it's ever been. Why are people so dissatisfied, if you can sum up, and could you say that they are very disillusioned right now?
Disillusioned is a very good word. Thank you, Francis, for having me. We've indicated in the report that this is at its lowest it's been in 8 years that Consulta is doing the study, and you'll see that it's a trend that is continuing for the past 5 years. So that means every time a promise is made, citizens expect for delivery on those promises, and that has not happened. So it's at a level where they are not expecting to get any satisfaction from any of the deliveries, hence it's at its lowest, because they've given up trying to find get service delivery on absolutely the basics, because that is why municipalities exist at this moment, to deliver the basics with regards to electricity, etc.
There's that psychological phenomenon, I think relative deprivation. Sometimes when your expectations are high and you're disappointed, it's even worse. Then if you have no expectations, then you can't be that disappointed. Is there anything like that at play? I wonder if Cyril Ramaphosa's new dawn, the rhetoric around that, maybe led to people to have high hopes that were dashed?
You can definitely see, if you look at the trends of the past 5 years, that as soon as there's new management, I'm using the word management, I'm steering away from politics, as soon as there's a change in management, there's an absolute change. Expectation seems to arise. And you can definitely see speeches from the president has definitely made an impact. However, it's now at that point again where it's dropped. So citizens give an opportunity for delivery on the promises that is being made. And if there's no delivery within a certain period, you will definitely see that expectations drop. And also remember the other part of the study, which is so interesting, it's my perception on whether on how I see the experiences or experience the delivery, of the services from the municipalities. So this And that changes from absolutely day to day. I was asked earlier today if I believe people will go and vote on Monday, and I was saying somebody may hear a speech on Sunday evening that speaks directly to them and may decide on Monday morning to go and vote, or it could be the other way around. And I think us as humans, we are easily influenced often, and we will see what happens on Monday.
All right, so we don't know exactly how people experiencing very low service delivery will translate at the polls. Quickly zooming in, you say Mangaung in the Free State represents catastrophic levels in citizen satisfaction by any measure. Could you go so far as saying that is heading towards a collapse in services?
We have seen that companies, if this was private sector, this company would not exist anymore. It's the lowest we've seen across 27 of our industries. They would be out of business, as their citizens are saying they cannot deliver on the basic promises, on the basic deliveries that they expect. They would really be out of business. They wouldn't exist anymore. They've become irrelevant in terms of what's expected from them.
And what does catastrophic mean? It's just dire.
Absolutely dire. Every year it's chipped away, and they've already had a very low base to start on. They've started on a base of 50, and compared to year on year, they've dropped 6 points from 38 average base points of satisfaction last year, and they've dropped a further 8 points. So the gap between the least satisfied citizens and the most satisfied citizens in South Africa, which is in the Cape Metropole, is 30 points, and that is a very, very big gap. So Mangaung needs to start delivering. citizens need to see and feel and believe that there is delivery of the basic services in order to have a turnaround in that metropole.
All right, so Mangaung is performing the worst, Cape Town surveying the best. The DA would say that's because of its governance. It was saying that again today. Is there anything else at play, or is it about who's in charge, the people that are making the decisions?
What you can definitely see that counts in the favor of the ruling party in Cape Town is that they deliver on all of the basic requirements from all of the metropoles. Their delivery is intact. They also do have the highest trust level. However, they have also dropped about almost 4 base points, and it's a continuous drop, which means that it's imperative that they go back to what they do best and make their citizens in the metropole see and believe that more, because the citizens, even though they are the most satisfied citizens, it's imperative that they find out why there's a portion that is not satisfied. Else, if the gap widens, at the end, their satisfaction will drop. Because one of the other aspects as well with regards to citizen satisfaction is also the component of complaints. And Nelson Mandela Bay, kudos to them, they have the least amount of complaints, and they are the only metropole who've actually increased the satisfaction score year on year compared to all of the other 7. Cape Town has lots of complaints, and that has brought their satisfaction score down as well.
All right, interesting. So it's a different survey across the big metros, but overall satisfaction really low. Thank you very much, Senior Consultant at Consulta, Natasha Doren.